Yeah, following our meeting lastly, I had a stroke of conscience, if you will. And I thought about it on the way home, and at 10:41, I sent out an email to all of my peers offering a compromise. And that compromise was based on this. I still do not believe that there is an appetite on the part of the public. That belief in and of itself doesn't justify solely the fact of not doing it. So my compromise was, if cost was an issue, let's take portions of the budget process. We could possibly contract someone to tape them, plug them online. We've got teenagers at our church that do this stuff for us. It's not that expensive. And we can see what the public appetite is. Maybe we could do the open, not all of the budget process. Certainly we put people to sleep, but we could do the opening session and see what the public appetite is. If there's a public appetite for it, then I think that's justification for us to revisit. If it's not, then it's clearly something that we're trying to push and the public isn't demanding. But my effort in sending that email Wednesday night, long before I was posted again, was certainly an attempt to bring a compromise. So I hope that is something that when it comes forward, we have the opportunity to, we will consider it. I think the cost associated with just capturing our opening night session and posting it online will probably be very insignificant.
Well, we could probably have Bernie O'Hare do this for us.
He's already submitted a bid.
$50. Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner.
Too much money.
Mr. Chairman, I think that I was up much of last night thinking about a lot of matters, and this one crossed my mind. As Commissioner Brown points out, that there is not enough support on the board at this time. And I think it revolves around, at least from my perspective, because I was a former sponsor, Commissioner Eckert and I think we had kind of agreed that $2,000 to film the thing. We have a gentleman right here. We can.
That's it.
$50 a night for the next 25 years, and he won't spend $40,000. And
But
I
he
think
has
that,
his thumb in front of the
and,
lens.
well, just don't have your thumb on the scale. And then it got to $15,000, and I thought, well, that's when I became a sponsor. It grew to $40,000. It grew to $40,000 plus. It grew to $40,000 plus, and Commissioner McCarthy, I think, properly pointed out, we don't really know what we're getting for that money. Coupled with the budget constraints and issues that have been brought up and talked about many times here about the $12 million shortfall and other issues financially related. And I realize some people say, well, we have this $400 million budget and it's only $40,000 plus. But when you look at some of the needs of some of the smaller departments that we have, domestic relations comes to mind. That was brought up last budget, where $40,000 could be helpful to assist down there. I guess we're in a position, in my view at least, that every dollar we can save is an important thing to save. And that's why, to me, if this thing hemorrhages out and is not completed until next year, don't think, echoing what Commissioner Jones would say, this maybe there won't be broken hearts in Lehigh County if this doesn't happen until next year. So I appreciate your compromise. I don't know if I support the compromise because it doesn't. I don't think it hits the issue, the nail on the head in terms of the dollars we're going to spend and what we're going to get and what we already have. In terms of there is a pretty good amount of transparency. We're working to improve that, and at some point maybe